بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد ترجمہ نماز ما أعبد میرے معبود کی ولا أنتم عابدون ما عابد کا ترجمہ ہوا نہ تم میرے معبود کی عبادت کرو. So in the word ما أعبد in Kuliya al-Kafirun, it means my God, my Allah. So the full meaning of wala antum abiduna ma abud, and you don't worship my God. So we learned 3 ayats. The first ayat was Qul ya ayyuhal kafirun. O Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, say ya ayyuhal kafirun, O rejecter of faith. La a'budu ma ta'budun, I do not worship what you worship. Wala antum abiduna ma abud, or no are you worshipping what I worship. एक सुन्नत, कल मस्जिद में दाखिल होने की ये सुन्नत बयान हुई. दुआ पढ़ना बिस्मिल्लाहि वस्सलातु वस्सलामु अला रसूलिल्लाह अल्लाहुम्मा अफ्तह ली अब्वाब रहमतिक. पहले दाहिना पैर मस्जिद में दाखिल करना. और आज का सबक सुन्नत नंबर 3, इतिकाफ़ की नीयत करना. So the sunnahs that we learnt about entering the masjid. The first one is to pray the dua Bismillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah, any durood sharif, Allahumma aftah li abwaba rahmatik. Second one is to enter in the masjid with the right foot. And today's sunnat is when we enter, we make niyat or itikaf. Nawaitul itikaf ma dumtu fil masjid. So we make itikaf that as long as I'm in the masjid, I am making nafil itikaf. Ek kabir, so as long as we're in the masjid, after that we get reward for that. Ek kabira guna, बड़े बड़े गुनाह जिन पर सख्त अजाब की वईद आई है, उनमें से एक बड़ा गुनाह है रिश्वत लेना. Amongst the major sins where severe punishment has been mentioned in the Quran and Hadith, one of them is to take bribe. So to take bribe is a major sin. For example, if you do this, I'll give you this. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has mentioned in the Hadith, he has cursed those who give bribe and who take bribe. So this is haram, this leads to corruption, unjust. One of the reasons is there's unjust in this, there's no fairness in this. गुनाह की नुकसानात, गुनाहों से दुनिया का एक नुकसान ये है कि गुनाह करने से नेमतें छिन जाती हैं और बलाओं और मुसीबतों का हुजूम होता है. बाज़ गुनहगार अगर बड़े ऐश में नज़र आते हैं तो ये अल्लाह की तरफ से डील है, और ऐसा शख्स और भी ज़्यादा ख़तरा में है क्योंकि जब ये पकड़ में आएंगे तो इकट्ठी सज़ा दी जाएगी. The effect of sin. The effect is of sin that we see in the world, that the favors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala no more remain with this person. So the ni'mas of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala no longer remain with this person. And now this person is filled, his life is filled with hardship and difficulties. Then he says sometimes we might see a person, it seems apparently that he's living in ease and comfort, but this is a chance Allah Ta'ala is giving him. And when the time of Allah Ta'ala has come, when Allah Ta'ala seizes this person, Allah punishes him all in one go. So a person when he's doing sin, to happen the blessings of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, he becomes deprived from them. And all types of difficulties are in this. Ta'at और इबादत की फ़वाइद. ईमान और ताअत की बरकत से थोड़े खाने में काफ़ी हो जाती है. The benefit of being obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the benefit of worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is that through the barakat of iman, through the barakat of being obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, sometimes at times less food is enough for this person. So this person now has a life of barakat. Even in his food there's barakat. So when we worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and we become obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah ta'ala will pour barakat in our life, in everything, in our health, in our wealth, in our time, everything Allah ta'ala will give barakat. And one of the biggest things that we should ask from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Allah give us barakat. Barakat means in little Allah gives us so much. Like yesterday when we learned that the example Maulana Sahib gave, the Imam Nawawi rahmatullah alayhi lived for short life, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took so much work from him. So what does that mean? Allah ta'ala give barakat in his life. We see many of our elders, pious predecessors, that in their wealth, health, time, Allah puts so much barakat. When they're teaching, so much barakat. When they, even in their wealth, Allah Ta'ala gives so much barakat. That so much barakat in their wealth that a millionaire, a billionaire doesn't even have. So by worshipping Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala and becoming obedient to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, Allah Ta'ala gives barakat in our life, and our life will be full of barakat. There are many ways we can achieve barakat. One of them is when we enter the house, when we enter our house, we should pray Allah, we should do salam. So of course when you enter the house, pray, say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, and Allah Ta'ala inshallah will put barakat in our homes. So make the habit whenever we enter our home, pray doing salam. Whenever we enter a house, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Allah Ta'ala will put barakat in our life. Allah Ta'ala हम सबको इन बातों पर अमल करने की तौफीक अता फरमाए. Allah Ta'ala हम सबको बरकत वाली ज़िंदगी नसीब फरमाए. सुब्हानल्लाह बिहम्दी, सुब्हानकल्लाह बिहम्दी, अशहदु अन ला इलाहा इल्ला अंत, नस्तगफिरुक व नतूबु इलैक. सुब्हानल्लाह.